Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for Psych 5 Social Psychology for Saturday, January 22nd. And as always, I'll try to keep these short and sweet and to the point and just go over some reminders, clarifications, anything I think you need a heads up on just so you can do well in the course there. So I'm glad you're here to watch this because I'll definitely help you out. And especially as we only meet one night a week there, I like to be a little more present, as they say, and just kind of put these out there. And especially in this case, we didn't have class for a whole week there, so it's going to be 2 weeks until we see each other again on Monday. So like a little mini vacation, but I definitely know some of you have been busy doing your assignments there. So first of all there, your Chapter 1 discussion, that was due yesterday there on Friday, and when you see the comments that are posted there to your responses, which you should see those there, not by now. And those comments are private only to you. I don't post public comments on what students post on the discussion boards there. I just post those for your eyes only, so to speak. So do take a look at those comments. I do try to provide some meaningful feedback to you. So, take a look at that. Your discussion for Chapter 2, our second chapter in this first unit of our course, that is due next Friday on the 28th. So make sure you get it submitted by that time there, all by 9 p.m. Also, just a reminder there, as we talked about last time when we met on the 10th there, is that our on Monday the 24th, we are going to have our first 2 chapter quizzes together. So the quiz for Chapter 1 and the quiz for Chapter 2 will be taken together in the same class meeting. I don't normally double up like that, but because we lost a week there, I just wasn't able to give it to you last week, obviously, so we have to do them all together like that. Don't forget, there are homework items you will find there embedded in the Unit 1 material on our Canvas course page. And the homework there is designed to help you prepare, that is to prep for the chapter quizzes. Again, a reminder per a recent announcement too on the homework that you do not need to turn in any of the homework answers to me. That's just there to help you prepare for the quiz. So I would just recommend writing the answers down some way, somehow, type it on your device, whatever you want there, because when you take your quizzes together, and you'll take them in your small groups there, you are allowed to use your books and your notes and your answers to the homework. Anything you want to use to pull it together to come up with the right answer, you're totally free to use that. So it's to your benefit to answer that homework there ahead of time. Now, and again, normally we won't have, 2 quizzes on the same night, but as I said, we just have to because of losing out week last week there. And we are going to, like we did a bit last time on that first Monday, we are going to work in small groups there to discuss some items there, to do some exercises, got a little exercise plan for you this time. And also, as I just said a moment ago, you're going to take your quizzes together there too. So, and remember, that's part of the flipped classroom dynamic, as I explained last time, and as you'll find a brief item about that in that Start Here module on our Canvas course page. So if you haven't looked at that yet, if you haven't been to class yet, please make sure you do take a look at that flipped classroom thing, a little different, where we're not going to spend a lot of time formally in lecture, but rather it's going to be a time to discuss and do exercises and work together in small groups when it comes to a lot of the content in our course there. And so that means you really should be watching those lecture videos there, so make sure that you're checking those out there. And so you really should have watched those there for Chapter 1 by now, and you might want to start working on the ones for Chapter 2 because it's all there, everything you need to know, and does follow your book very closely. You have lecture outlines you'll find in the unit module there to go along with the videos. You'll see the lecture outlines on the screen. So I put it all up there to help you do well, so definitely take advantage. Next up here is don't forget that your inquisitive assignments have to be done as well. So there for Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Those will be due the following Monday on the 31st. They're always going to be due right before your exam that is given that covers the same chapter. So your first exam will be the following Monday on January 31st, the last Monday of the month. We meet at 6:30, so your inquisitive assignments have to be done by that time as well. So I certainly wouldn't wait till the last minute because it will take you some time to get through those chapter questions there. And remember, on the inquisitive platform there, if you've done that little tutorial video on how to use it, you are allowed to keep trying to answer the same questions until you get them right. So keep on trying to raise your score to the maximum possible. And the system will tell you that you need to get so many more questions right before you get the maximum score, which is 100% and also 10 points there. That's what it shows up as the grade book there on Canvas. So definitely keep trying to do that and give yourself some time to do so. That's pretty much everything I wanted to say this time. Again, short and sweet. So if you need anything in the meantime, reach out via the email on Canvas and I'll be glad to get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you're all staying safe, and I hope I'll see all of you there on Monday night. And so take care until then. All right, bye-bye.